There is nothing which is wrong with the country that a new government cannot fix. It is time for a new start, a fresh beginning, new direction, people-centered leadership. That's why Team Unity Dominica introduces the Clean Slate, a new political direction for the current political era. The Clean Slate, an idea built on new and progressive energies based on what is best for Dominica and Dominicans. The Clean Slate, the platform for a new and progressive political coalition. The Clean Slate, uniting the partisan colors with a message of renewal and hope.
Renewal and hope. A special good evening to everybody. Good evening, Sister Petra. How are you? I hope it's the last week in the month. Are you ready?
Yes,
A
yes,
new
yes.
month. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you? How are you? How are your week?
It's been it well. We just started a new week. I'm vibrant and ready to go. I'm ready to go with this new era that we are ready to start introducing to Dominicans. I'm ready to go.
Yep.
Roaring to go, Petra. How was the family? How was everybody?
Everybody is good on my end. Everybody is good on my end, giving God thanks and praise.
Okay. Well, tonight, my people, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to waste any time. An hour passes very quickly. We're going to bring in our new caretaker for the Castlebrooks constituency, and I'm sure, in case you guys are not aware, she is going to be putting on an event in full partnership with TUD. And that program, I think I'm talking too much. Petra, let us bring on Ching to the program. Miss Sherian Ching, Austrie. Welcome to TUD program. You've been here before. You've been here before.
Yes, I have.
Welcome, welcome, welcome again.
Thank you.
It's always lovely to see your face and to be part of that big line that going on this weekend.
Well, in
Yes.
customers, I'm known to always put on a show, put on an activity, liven up the place. So trust me, it's nothing new. But the only thing that's new about it is that I'm introducing myself as the caretaker of Castlebrooks constituency. So it's actually the people's time to they know Ching, but like they don't know Ching. And mostly the people up from the good upside to go back, they don't really know me. They heard of me, but they don't really know me. So it's their time to come meet and greet, have something to eat, drink, drink something, play some games. We're going to have tube in the water, going to have music. So yeah, it's a meet and greet. It's your turn to meet Ching.
So, but before we meet them, would you like to tell us a bit of who is Ching for the new person who just joining in and not knowing you before? Who is Ching?
Oh well, I'm a auto sports promoter in Dominica, but I am kind of an amateur sailor in Antigua. Well, I used to reside in Antigua. I grew up there, but in 2015 I came back to Dominica, and I've been putting on events in Casablanca since 2017 yearly. Yeah.
Yes.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. People really know me by putting on events, but like they don't really actually know me. But then, as I said, it will be a opportunity on the 1st of June at Calais Bridge. So I am deeply into tourism. I've been in the hospitality industry for roughly around 13 to 14 years. Yeah, that's a lot. And I've been doing, when I say I'm in the hospitality industry, I mean in the tourism industry in Antigua. Been doing waitressing. I'm a certified bartender. I have my level 2 powerboat license. It's actually an international license. I also have my STCW, which allow me to work on the ships, the yachts, and more. So basically, that's me. There's more
You're
to me, but for now, that is just me. So when
okay.
people say, "Oh, what she knows, she's just come in. She only thing she can do is just do events and stuff like that." No, I know a good amount about tourism, and I see Dominica, especially the Casablanca constituency, has a lot of potential when it comes to tourism. So this is one of the reasons I am here right now, introducing myself.
Lovely, lovely. You see, I put my smile when I heard STCW because I was like,
Oh, you know what
okay,
that is?
I have my crew member for when I buy my vessel.
Some people don't know what that is, but that is a big requirement to work
I
on a
know.
ship, to
That's
work
right.
on a
That's right.
cruise ship, to work on a
Vessel, any
anything that
of
has
the
to do with the
yeah,
sea.
yeah,
Yeah, you have to have that. It's basically learning sea survival, first aid, and firefighting. It's a bit of everything in one. So
yeah.
you have to have that for you to work on the sea. It could be on just the offshore of the island. You have to have something like that.
And
Yeah.
you know,
So
it's not a lot of women, not a lot of women that are part of that. Right now, we see in the maritime
no,
that a lot of women are coming into maritime now. But before, it scarce had people, women with STCW. So when I hear a lady with STCW, I have that big smile on my face. I
because
know,
marine time is a tough work. It's
I
tough.
know.
You see, mostly men are doing sailing and stuff like that. Any woman you see working on a ship, she's tough.
Yeah. Well,
So,
you see,
yeah,
now the Catholic constituency know that they have a young lady who is not only just there to speak about things, but actually part of things, so that they know for sure, when they themselves get their vessel, they can call upon you to do 1 or 2 trips with them because you're well equipped for the journey.
exactly. Exactly. And as I said, I have my level 2 powerboat license.
Yes.
I think let me explain that license to you guys. You can also Google it. I think I'm registered internationally to drive a vessel up to, I think, 32 or 34 feet
From
powerboat.
shore, powerboat, yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, you have it. You see, our own special Sherian can go out to sea to bring in the big vessels. So she knows what she's speaking about. So
The
when you hear her say she's
navigator,
interested in tourism, she's well rounded.
the navigator from Castle Bruce.
Yes, yes.
So, Ching, up for the meet and greet. I mean, I know we work together with the team to put this activity together. But tell us about Cardi's Bridge. First of all, where is Cardi's Bridge?
Okay,
And
College Bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. You were saying sorry.
yes, you need to tell us where Cardi's Bridge is, and give an idea why you chose that location for the event, and tell us, not just myself and Petra, but all viewers, and welcome to all viewers. Thank you for tuning in to the Clean Slate program put on my community. We're here with Miss Sherian Ching Austrie. Everybody knows her as Ching, not Sherian. We're here with Ching, and she's about to tell us about Cardi's, why she's putting on the meet and greet, the river line.
All right, College Bridge is the first bridge that you meet when you come. Okay, when you come into Castle Bruce, you make your first left, and when you go up, I think that's the second bridge that you meet. The first bridge is called Spring Bridge, and the second bridge is College Bridge. That's the bridge when you're leaving Castle Bruce and you're heading up to the other villages in the constituency. Now I chose that venue because a lot of dredging been happening, and last time the bridge was undermined by the river, and I want to explain to everyone what could be done as a project with mangroves and bamboo, because mangroves and bamboo, their roots basically suck up water, and the bamboo creates a wall, a natural wall. Because when you're dealing with mother nature, you have to come with natural solutions. You can't come with man-made solutions, because if you channel a river to another location, when the river like come down heavy, it's going to take back its natural course. So every time we're dredging the river, it's destroying the wildlife. So I have a project that I want to undergo, and I would like to explain it to the people. And also, that was a location that brought back childhood memories, because we used to go down there, and every Saturday, people from Deepa, Mopo, we used to go down there and wash clothes, and higher up, we used to have a little basin, and we used to bathe as children, and we used to cook food. So that's where the idea come, like, let's go there and cook some food and drink and get to know each other. Like, well, people get to know me, bring back the old days. So I say, you know what? That location has a lot of memories. So I say, let's start there. Let's start there. So that's the reason why I chose that location.
All right, Petra.
Okay, very good. And so what should the people look forward to that day? What other activities? I know you said you want to show that the project that you're working on, it's good to hear that as well. You want people to meet and greet, get to know you, and on your understanding and what needs to be done, what you can do with them in the Cassibrate constituency, and what else will be taking place there. Are you going to have
I was taking
music? Are you going to have dominoes? Is Carlos going to come to play some dominoes? What else is going to be there?
Well, as you say, we're going to have music. Carlos going to come and match some dominoes, because I never see Carlos play dominoes before. So I don't know. I never see Carlos play dominoes before. So as I say, Carlos going to come and match some dominoes. Everybody can come and meet Carlos. And what else? We have tube for the children. It's not a deep place, so it's like 2 feet deep, 3 feet deep. It's not a deep place, so we have tube for the children. You don't have to worry about anyone drowning. So yeah, I will be. It's not people from Casabrus constituency alone will be there. There's people from town. Some people from Portsmouth say they're passing through, but mostly people from town. And I had like some conversation. Since I came, I've been here for almost 2 to 3 weeks. I've been campaigning, I've been talking to people, I've been on the ground, trust me. And a lot of people say they'll pass through, they'll come and see what's going on, they'll come and talk to me and give me their views. So I am well known in the village of Casabru. So who I really want to reach out to is the people from Good Hope, Saint-Sauveur, and Petit Soufriere. Yeah, those people from down there, they don't really know me like that. They know someone lady who does the car and bike show in Casabru. They know me as that, but they don't know me really. So yeah, I would really like those people to come out to meet and greet. And if they have any questions, they can ask. But that's mainly it for now.
Okay, so I heard you say that you're already campaigning, and I'm glad you bring that up, because I just want to push in there to remind our people not only Sheen is campaigning, but she's also out there speaking to people about registering and reconfirmation. That's one of her main stuff. She getting asking the young people to register and to reconfirm. So that is a big drive that she is doing. And so I just want to shout out to everybody else as well. Don't forget to go and register. If you are 18 years and older, go to register. And if you have registered already previously, please reconfirm. I'm not sure if it started as yet. The last I heard, they have not started as yet, but keep your ears open. And as soon as reconfirmation has started, please go to reconfirm, because remember, your vote is your voice. It's okay to talk, but your vote is your voice. There's a day set aside when you make your vote your voice. And this is why we are calling on our young people to do just that. And this is why we are introducing our caretakers around Dominica. And as you can see, Miss Sherian Ching, Austrie, is our first caretaker, and go out and give her full support on June 1st. Let her feel loved by the Cassibruce constituency, but let the other people in Dominica as well come to meet our caretaker for Cassibruce, and share your ideas with her in rates of development and so forth. So Miss Papa, look, you going with me, Miss Austrie. And what are some of your
Miss,
plans you have thought about when it comes to development in your community, for youth empowerment, community development? I know you in sports already, and in your cashews. What about other stuff like we know you in entertainment because the cashews fall under entertainment as well, but other community development that you see that you could do in your constituency?
Well, I see that the constituency is big on sports. There's a lot of talented sports football players in Castlebrooks. Actually, we have I think is the second best team in Castlebrooks. Anyway, big up to We United and big up to the manager of We United. We have the second best sports crew in sports team football team, sorry, in Castlebrooks. And when we have that, I think we should create facilities,
in
training
Casablanca,
facilities.
is it only in
Excuse me?
Casablanca or is it on the island?
I
The
think
Is
it's
it
island.
only,
in the island of Dominica, but they're from Cassibruce.
I think I meant to say the
I
island.
want to make,
I think sorry, people.
okay.
Sorry. A lot of We United players are watching. Actually, a good amount are watching. So let me just correct myself. On the island,
That's right.
I think Dublin
Um,
is first, and I think we. Let me say we because I support the team. So let me say we are second. So
On the island.
yeah, I think they deserve like proper facilities, places to work out, because sports you have to keep active. So I was telling people a gym to help out the sports players would not be a bad idea. And the thing is, things like that is not over the line of reality. It can happen. Things like that can happen. They are necessities. Things like fixing the Casper's field, putting on light. The people have been asking for lights for years right now on the Casper's field, and the Casper's field is, I don't know, I don't want to speak bad of my place, but it's not really that presentable. But it is what it is at this moment. Um, also team up with the sports committee in different villages, because I think there's like 3 communities, and there are a few villages, but there's like 3 communities. Team up with the community to keep the place lively, because the place is really dead right now. I'm just being honest. The place has no type of life, no type of nightlife, and putting on a game will just You know, like every weekend put on a game. The people would like that. The youth would like that. Keep them busy. If you understand what I'm trying to say. So it's teaming up with the sports committee because it's not me alone. So I cannot say I will put on an event. I will do this. I will do that. It's all about the people. So
Teamwork.
it's teamwork. Exactly. I cannot do anything by myself. Most of the successful people, they will always tell you need a team. You need to work with people. So
Exactly.
as I said, teaming up with the sports committees in the communities to keep the place lively and to keep the young people active. What else? We have roadworks throughout the village, access to agricultural lands. I think also the farmers have been asking for that.
Stick a pin in there. Can I ask you? Can I ask you one question?
Go ahead,
And
sir.
that's based on feedback from a commenter in the last program we had when we made mention of this coming program.
Hmm.
Where are you right now?
Excuse me?
Where are you right now?
I can't
What part
tell
of
my location.
no
I
no
can't
no
tell my
no.
location.
What village are you right now?
I'm in
Are
Castlebrus.
you that's all I wanted you to tell us.
I'm in
That's all.
Castlebrus. I've been in Castlebrus. I
Are
maybe been lingering in town a little bit, but I've been in Castlebrus.
are you on the ground? Are you meeting your people? What's the feedback like?
I'm meeting my people. I'm
Uh,
meeting my people, and so far I've been getting more positive than negative remarks from my people. And most of the young people, when I speak to them, the reaction or the response I'll get like, me myself politics. I'm not really into politics. Not me myself. Go on, I'm sorry, you need to go and reconfirm. I am voting again. Not me myself. But I finish with that. So I say no, you have to vote, and then that is where the conversation starts. You understand? But
right.
so yeah, I've been interacting with a lot of people, and I've been getting a lot of positive, a lot of positive reactions. I think maybe it's the fact that I respect everyone's political opinion. And if you say, today I spoke to an elderly person and they said they've been voting for a specific party since they was 18 and now they're like 50 something. That's what they said. So since they were 18 and now they're like 50, and they say they don't see themselves voting for nobody else. I tell them no problem. And then I spoke to them and I spoke about um some of TUD's plan, and they actually sat down and they listened to me. They sat down and they listened to me. And then the most response I've been getting right now is people saying, right, me right now, if nobody not giving me no money in my hand, I'm voting for nobody here. I say, wow. I say, this is what the country has come to. People are not for country right now. People are for survival right now. Nobody's asking me directly, what are you going to do for the country? What they're saying is, well, as I said, no money, nobody will give me no money in my hand. I'm not voting for nobody. Yeah, I check in. Okay. And then I speak to them and they listen. They literally listen to me. They actually give me a listening ear. Because when I talk to most of the people that knows who I am, I tell them straight up, it's not because you know me and I tell you I'm going up to say, yeah, I want to vote for you. No. All I'm asking for is to be open minded and give a listening ear to what we have to say and the plans we have for the country. Because what I'm telling you is just not a word of mouth. We actually have that on a manifesto. And TUD was the only party who had a manifesto at the last general election. So I'm not just talking because well, that's what I have to do. I'm talking out of our manifesto and we have it written. We're not going to say we're doing it because the internet never is undefeated. Once something is on the internet, it never goes away. So we're not going to say we're going to do something now and then 2 years after or 2.5 years after, or you vote us in and then we tell you another story. We true to our words. So basically, yes, if that answer your question, yes, I've been on the ground and I've been speaking to people and I've been getting some good and positive response.
Okay, that's very, very nice. Um, I know we spoke about some community internet initiative. And I know that you wanted to have this done in close in your community or start in the Carib territory community. So I know Mr. Charles might be more versed on the details. So Mr. Charles now will give us a little insight
Yeah.
of that initiative that you and him and the other members came up with for the eastern part of Dominica who have been suffering with internet connections.
Well,
Mr. Charles.
well, well, yes. So it's a pilot program that we would like to do. First of all, we want the entire island to be have access to readily available internet. So the plan is to work with business partners around the island so that we can whether it be a concessions that the business receive, but to make internet available all around the island for everyone. And that pilot program would start in the Kalinago territory, and Castle Bruce being one of the neighboring um, communities with the Kalinago territory would obviously share in that benefit as it goes down the line. Right? So readily accessible internet for everybody, Wi-Fi internet, and of course, especially for students who are well, the work is moving quickly to being more online based. So we have to make the internet more accessible and cheaper for our families. So not just free, but and available in public areas, public spaces, but cheaper for access at your homes.
Okay, yeah, you have it
I will,
before.
I will go further into that, but for now we
At
just
another
the
time.
yes, that's just the general
Definitely
idea.
at another time. So as you hear Mr. Charles, he spoke about our students and having internet readily available internet access. And at this point, I just want to shout out our scholarship daughter, which is Miss
Yes,
Ava, right out there in Kalibishi.
can we
She's been doing great. She's been doing great, and she's keeping on track with her academics. And I just want to let the Dominican public know that, if you help one child, you can change a community because we do not know who Miss Eva will become in the next 10 years. She could be the next parliamentary representative of Kalibishi. She could be the next doctor. She could be the next lawyer. She could be the next prime minister of Dominica. So let us just continue to support her. If you're passing through and you see her, give her your support. We ask, as we TUD has continued to support her. So shout out to our girl Eva, in down there in Kalibishi.
and of course, we can't forget the other wonderful people of Calibish who just went through some difficulties in the last couple of days with the inclement weather. And I know that also the hurricane season is coming up, and I ask that
Yes,
not just the people of Calibishi, but the rest of Dominicans, the rest of people across the island of Dominica, get themselves in a state of readiness just in case. You never know what may come our way. Dominica is right smack in the middle of the hurricane belt, so we have to always be prepared. But let's not get too distracted. The focus has to be on Ching. Ching, the river line, river line.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I know you always used to go to the Callis Bridge. What was it like growing up in the area and going down there? That I know that place is near and dear to your heart. What was it like growing up?
Yeah. Um, I spent my first 9 years. I spent my first 9 years in Castle Bruce. Actually, I am not really from the village of Castle Bruce. I'm from a very tiny village called Tranto. is it Toronto or Freeport? I'm not which, I don't know which one to call it. A very, very, very small village, less than 10 houses down there. So I am actually from that village, and it's actually between Castle Bruce and Deeper, but like you have to cross the bridge to go up. But
Okay.
it was it was nice. It was nice. Seeing that I have good memories about it, it was really nice. We used to go down. I think there was a mango long. Maybe that's why I like mango long like that. But there is still a mango long tree over right next to the bridge. We used to always be on that bridge, and that bridge used to actually be deeper than how it is right now. I don't know what happened. The bridge is under the bridge is very shallow. The water is very shallow, but children used to stay up on the bridge and jump in the water. I never did it because I was always a little coward, you know. So all the bigger children used to stay up on the bridge, jump in the water. They used to have a basset higher up. We used to go. I remember Auntie Artis, and I think Auntie Kanku also used to come in the water. Um, Also, family members used to come up there, wash clothes every Saturday. That was like a thing, you know. Every Saturday, you know, everybody. Where I'm from, almost everybody related up there. Almost everybody related. So you know, it's family. So you know, every Saturday you have to go down to the river, wash your clothes. You know, children going to be down there. You know, we want to go down there. That's something you're actually looking forward to. And when you're down there, you spend the whole day down there, and you have to cook food. You have, well, I won't say drinks, but you know, you bring your little juice, you bring your chicken and your flour to make your dumbwe and thing like that. So it was good memories. It was good memories. And then at the age of 9, going to 10, I left and I went to Antigua. I went to school in Antigua from the age of 10 till 17. And then after that, it was welcome to adulthood. I started working legally. When I said legally, I mean, um, when I was at 13, 14, I used to have little side jobs and stuff like that. So let me just say legal, I would say full time, working full time when I done school. I went straight into working as soon as I done school. So that's why I've been working in the hospitality industry for 14 years, because I went straight to working in a hotel into bartending. So I trained there, I got my qualifications, and then, you know, bartending, go a little bit with waitressing. So I learned customer service, I learned hospitality. So that's about it. But I have a lot of wonderful memories on Callis Bridge.
So I can anticipate that on Sunday we'll be chilling, talking, having like conversation. It's not a political event, it's just a chill event. So
Yes.
just let the people know that they don't expect to see Ching on a podium talking just yet, but you can come and meet
No,
him.
no, because usually people anticipate when a politician said, okay, we're having something, for them to give a speech and wear the party clothes or the party color with printed shirts and stuff like that. No. As a matter of fact, people, we our main color is yellow, but we also, if you look at our logo, we represent the colors of the flag: green, red, yellow, white, black. On that day, on the 1st of June, you can wear any color you feel like. Because, as I said, when the politician said, okay, I'm doing this, people anticipating the colors and the printed shirts and hats and the merch. So it's basically you just come in, having a good time, getting something to eat, getting something to drink, just chilling out with people. And as Carlos said, you getting to know me. Yeah, so don't expect me to be on a podium telling you about politics, telling you about the government or the opposition or I. That's not us. We are here to tell you and to explain what we are going to do for the country to benefit you and to put money in your pocket. So
So
that is. Go ahead.
so I can expect to see you be at a barbecue grill or something.
Oh
You have
no,
some.
we're not having not this time. We're not having no grill this time. I do have my grills, but we're not lighting them. We put in free stones together and we're looking for some firewood and old school.
We're
I can't light the
going
fire,
back
you know,
to.
but I'll find somebody to light it.
But it's only
No, but
Jajuni I know they have those things there. Jajuni, I remember growing up when, when you have Jajuni in the garden, you bring big pot, you put the four free stones, put some firewood under that, and you have it going. And everybody brings something, you get something on the farm, you put in there, and you make a big mess. They used to call it everything, one pot, whole all.
Everything one pot. I remember back in the days we didn't have barbecue grill and barbecuing chicken. We wasn't doing that. And I can remember when I was doing the dumpling, we'll always take one dumpling and then throw it in straight in the fire and roast it.
Roast it.
All them good, all them good times there. Trust me.
Yeah, so these are our happy stages when we were growing up. So I guess we just wanting to recreate some of the happy stages for the young people who have not known or have not seen that type of community gathering before. Something that they could think about and pass on to their children in the next 15 to 20 years as a community, you know, community gathering. That we don't want to get away from everything. I know we modernize now, but we don't want to lose the main glue of our community. And we're happy that you think of the lime, not just come people and speak different thing, but to include everybody in the community, all everybody, whatever party you support. We don't really care about that. We just want you to come and join the lime, the river lime, get to know the people in your community. Because like again, Ching just said, if we listen to each other and reason with each other, we can have a better community.
That's right.
Right, and persons looking for something quality to do, nice like a chill event. Meet with your Dominican people, persons who are interested in bringing Dominica forward. Come and join the River Line. Come and join the
Bring your
River Line.
swimsuit. Don't forget to bring your swimsuit though. Some fellows might throw some people in the river, so come bring your swimsuit. And Ching say we have floaty, so you will float, you will float, you will
Yeah.
float. There's tubes there to hold on to.
The
Uh,
pure,
but it sounds like so much fun. I wish I was there to take part in that because I definitely remember having that experience by the bay in Capuchin when
Yeah.
Sunday afternoon after church, everybody, all young people in the community, we would just go home, put our clothes, and run down to the bay. And we had that floating. We had different jetties there, but we had that floating jetty. It was made of that silver, um, plastic floating jetty. And listen, these are the best days of my life when we would just come and just have fun together. So I can only imagine what is going to go down on June 1st. And I know the people will definitely enjoy it. And I know Ching is a party person. She can put on an activity. So I know that it's going to be fun. So Dominicans, don't get left behind. Come up to Cassie Bruce. Bring your children. Come and show them how it used to be done in the 80s, in the 90s, before internet took over our childhood. Come, let us have fun the old time way. Don't say I didn't want you guys, eh? Okay.
I got to ask you though, King. Has there been any? What's the feedback like from the person in your community when it's been announced? Has there been any pushback? Have they been? Have they embraced your event? Are any other party supporters invited? And what kind of turnout do you expect?
um, as I said, a lot of positive remarks have been made, and I am anticipating a good amount of people. back in the past, when I plan an event, I always get more people than I anticipated. But this time, this is politics. So I'm I'm very positive about it, to be honest. I'm very positive and confident about it. So I am anticipating a lot of people,
Okay,
because
so nobody.
it's not only people from the constituency, people from town side is also coming up. And also, remember I said a few people from Posse told me they were actually trying to make it. And also from the Kalinago territory, because I am Kalinago, I am from the village of Bataka. So a few people up there also say they'll come and support me and hear what I have to say.
Okay. And in terms of the other political parties, have you extended invitation to persons from other political persuasions?
Yeah, I mean, actually, I've given invitation to everyone. Everyone I
Okay.
meet, it's in the in the villages, you know, certain people who support certain parties. But to me, I don't really look at that. I just look at, okay, I'm having an event, I will invite you. But some people will tell me that person supporting that person, they won't come. I was like, doesn't matter. I'll still invite them. It's not a problem. I don't really look on what party you're supporting, because I am for Dominica. I'm not really for party. Although I represent a party, I put my country first before a party, and the people in the country, from the country, makes up the country. So I don't really watch party when it comes to people and unity. I don't really watch parties.
So green, orange, blue, red, everybody come on down to
Everybody,
the
let's
river
go. Come,
line.
come and help
Come
me
and join
cook
the river.
by the river. We cooking fish, smoked meat, everything. We cooking two pots. One fish. If you say you're not eating meat, that's okay. You have a fish pot there for you, my brother.
Oh Lord, when 10,000 people descend on you in Castle Bruce, I hope you have us.
When stock's done, it just done. I am so sorry. That's why I tell people, when it finish, it just finish. We still have music. We still have
Yeah,
domino.
that's
So
why they have to come early if you want to
it's not
enjoy
music and
and come
domino.
early.
I,
So something can happen.
I suspect I'll have to make a breakfast Castle Bruce to make sure I get my plate.
uh
But yes, I'm looking forward to the event. I'm pretty certain that Petra as well is looking forward to hear what's going on in the event as well. And with the feedback thus far, I anticipate a good number of persons will come out to find out who is that girl, who is that Austrie that says she going up in Cassibrus there.
don't be
So
afraid to say hi, people. Don't just come there and watch me side eye. Come to say I'm a very friendly person. I am a very friendly person. So don't just come here and watch me side eyes and hesitate. If you want to ask me a question, ask me a question.
good. Ching would bite.
You everybody hear it. You hear what Shing said. If you come, let us have a conversation going. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Let us have a conversation. Let's speak about anything. Speak about
That's right.
when we used to jump from the bridge. Anything we speak about. When we, I only knew, I came to Casibris a lot of time when I was in Dominica, especially around the season. So I am a sports person. I love my sports. I love my sports. And Castle playing field was always that large playing field that we enjoy playing rounders on. Obviously, Reformers was always winning Castibros, but nonetheless, we enjoy coming to Castibros to play
China
rounders.
roll into my face there, man.
Yes, because I'm saying that
And
because Cottage constituency does not have a big playing field. But
Mhm.
when we came to Cassibrus on that massive playing field, Cassibrus could not hold us down. Like we had strength to hit that big six to reach by the bay. Cassie Bruce could
Yeah,
not hold on. So I'm just saying, making it clear that even if I'm from Capuchin and our playing field is small, we still had fun in Cassie Bruce and we still was beating Cassie Bruce and the playing field.
and
Well,
although my memory, as I said, I left Casablanca at a young age, at the age of 9. I did visit. I did visit throughout my years, but if memory served me well, Dominic Casablanca was a very, well. Let me say, the constituency of Casablanca was a very lively place. When it came to sports, when it came to events, it
Definitely,
was a very lively place. And
definitely.
now, I honestly speaking, I would love to bring that back, and I know I have the skills and the mindset to bring that back.
Definitely. That's why we're calling on the support for the our um, close communities to, let's
Mhm.
put things together and let's utilize the playing field the way that it used to
Yeah,
be done. And support Ching in trying to bring back the community to the time when people were just united without, all that vexation. I remember growing up and there were people who voted other parties, but that never stopped us from having fun together.
no, because
It never,
I always tell people, I will never vex with someone over politics, because if me and you are neighbors, and my house catch fire, is not my pal rep that will come and put it out for me.
is your
You
neighbor.
understand? If my clothes outside and a heavy rain falling, is not my pal rep will come, or whoever going up for my constituency will come and put it out for me. Everybody, I think we should be able to agree and disagree and respect everyone's political opinion. So yeah, yeah, that's basically it.
So before we go, I see now our time is slowly winding down, and other people
Hmm.
might want to know, hey, if it's that's the only thing that you came to do in Casibros. So what other plans do you have for the community in terms of getting the youth and the other community members connecting with each other? I know there's a big gap between young people and elderly people nowadays in the world where that segregation. What are your plans for, uniting the youth and the old people, elderly people, sorry, in your community? What other
Is
plans you have?
is is there a way of uniting the old people and the young people? Is there a way?
Yeah, yes, we can. I mean, you speak about the sports in activities as looking for other sports
Mhm.
that would maybe having a older people rounders and the younger people rounders, or football
You
or
see, the thing is, people think I just pop up with those ideas. Um, Truth be told, I usually ask the people in the constituency, what would you like to see happen?
okay.
And then I work on that. Because, as I said, you cannot do it alone. And they have lived their entire lives where they are right now. So they know what they want to see happen. So I get my ideas. I honestly got it. I honestly get it from the people that live there. So people give me their ideas and tell me what they want to see happen in the area, and I just take it and I just put it together. And also the river lime, the idea also came from, I was watching a young friend of mine status, and then I saw him and his friends went to the river like old times. And I was like, we used to do that when we were younger. So I was like, you know what, let me do it. Let me do that as a meet and greet. Because I was thinking, how can I get to the younger people? Because from time politicians said, okay, we're gonna have a block meeting. Everybody know what to expect. So I was like, you know what? Let me do that. Let me do a river line to get to the young people. So rounding up that is basically me. I depend on people in the area to come up with ideas, because as I said, they live it every day and they know what is best for the area.
Okay, so what I can hear from you is that you're the person who listen to you the needs of your community, and you listen, you take in consideration the plans that your community think that is necessary, and then you go to the drawing board and see how best you can implement it.
Yeah, because the people I actually have on WhatsApp, I actually, when I have an idea, I take it to them. I was like, you do you think that's a good idea? And then they will give their views about it, and then I will come up with something.
Okay, well, that's very
Even down to the my shows, crew make crew, as you all call it, the car and bike show. When I'm putting it on, I don't just put it on alone. I ask people for their opinion about it. So yeah, I usually depend on people don't know that. Well, they know it right now, but I actually depend on people's opinion or people in the constituency's opinion. I do have friends from every village. I have someone on my phone from every village, and we do talk. We do speak once in a while. So yeah,
yeah. So you're a team player. You
very
are
much so.
definitely a team player. You're not a solo. You don't do solo. You are a team player, and that is very good. That is one of the best qualities as a leader. When you can listen to other people or bring your ideas forward, and other people can contribute to make it a great event. So yeah, guys, here you have Sherian, Ching, Austrie. I'm ready to serve, ready to represent the Castibus constituency. Please give her your support, guys. Please give her your support. Speak to her, you hear? She said she's a team player. She's not solo. She cannot do it alone. So she's looking forward to you guys coming out and have a conversation with her. Do not let her down for my sake. Do not let her down for the constituency's
And
sake. Do not let her down for Dominica's sake. Because we need people like that. We need people who listen and work in the best interest for their communities.
so, and with all of that, what Ching mentions, all this ties into the greater vision for the country, where we want to have more youth empowerment, empower the youth. We want to have more community unity. We want to have a greater emphasis on sports, music, film, and entertainment promotion. Greater emphasis on community development. That initiative has to work with cooperation with everybody. We have to care more for elderly persons. I mean, if you
Yeah.
look on our on our manifesto, which we presented in 2022, we talk about having a, a gerontology department in the hospital, and that has to be something that we take greater focus on, because our older people, they were there before us, and they blazed the trail and created the roads that we now using. Castibus now has some nice roads. Our older people are the ones who blaze those trails to create those roads. We want to have more emphasis on agricultural business through the export of value added products, agro processing, and our not forgetting our community internet initiative, which I spoke about earlier, in in conjunction with the Kalinago territory. Not forgetting as well hospitality, tourism. This right up Ching's alley. The crafts, the fishing skills, masonry, carpentry, and etc. etc. People, don't forget to go. And if you're not registered as yet, get registered. When the time comes for reconfirmation, you just reconfirm.
Yeah, because I was talking to someone and I told them Dominica, what TUD is planning on bringing forward is making TUD a high percentage of self-sufficiency. And we can be self-sufficient. We have a lot of resources. We could have some factories because the fishermen, we have deep waters. Let me touch on the fishermen for a quick minute. We have deep waters. We catch things like kingfish. We catch a lot of tuna. We catch mahi mahi. In Antigua, when the season is up, a pound of tuna is about $20, $18. While we have to guaye, I'll put it like that, guaye to sell it here. We should be exporting fish. We should be making tuna and making canned tuna and to export it. We shouldn't be importing canned tuna. We should have a lot of factories doing a lot of things. Dominica, ladies and gentlemen, Dominica imports 9 different bottled water. Why are we importing water? We import a lot of stuff that we can make here ourselves. The farmers, when the farmers go and plant a crop for 9 months, and you're looking at that man and telling him you're buying his crop for $1 and change a pound, that is heights of disrespect. We could have factories taking that crop and making into something for us to export out of the country. Dominica should just be exporting a lot of things, and we shouldn't be importing so many things. So guys, honestly speaking, I think isn't exporting somewhere in our manifesto?
Yes, and that's
Yes.
what I just touched on when I mentioned the value-added products, value-added agricultural products, and empowering more of our tertiary industries and our little cottage industries, the persons who create the cacos, the pepper
Yeah,
sauces, and
Dominica have so many small businesses, and they're hardly leaving Dominica on a large scale. Everybody have a breadfruit tree in their yard. Everybody have an avocado tree in their yard. It's not supposed to be falling down and spoiling. We're supposed to be exporting those things. We're supposed to be making things in our factories to export it to the tourism islands like Anguilla, Antigua, those places up in the Bahamas.
Exactly.
Dominica can do those things because we have the resources. We have flowing fresh water and rich volcanic soil, and we are doing nothing with it.
Definitely. And one of the things I just want to mention to people as well, in your constituency, there is Barney's Farm. As you know from my last from our last showing, Barney's Farm has been. I ordered some the chips and to St. Croix, and it's been doing very well, especially the breadfruit, as you spoke about breadfruit, the breadfruit chips, and we send some out to Florida as well. Um, a mixed box with breadfruit, plantain, and banana. And trust me, the people love it because of its natural flavor. They could actually taste the flavor of the crop in there. So they say they love the flavor of it, and it's not very oily. So it to touch, there's no after thing in your hands after you touch it to eat it. So the people love our products, and it just goes to show, like you
Big
being
up
there.
Barney's farming.
I know, right there in
Big up Barney's
Catchable,
farm.
right in Catchable.
Right there in Castle. Big up Barney's farm.
Exactly. So
I
you
must
being
visit
there,
one day. I must
definitely
visit one day.
pay them a visit, and they
I
will be
will.
happy to see you, because they have been trying to put in some different initiative and wanting to work with people that can actually see the vision. And I think you and them will work together great together, because you all have well, TUD has the vision, you have the vision, and they have the vision, and I think they will work great with us, should we just have that conversation with them. And you, who can tell? Maybe they'll make you partner down there in Barney's Farm. Huh? Anything. Well, guys, we know we don't want to take up your whole evening. We promised 1 hour of live entertainment, and tonight we are so happy. We are happy to have Sherian, Ching, Austrie with us. And I am really, really, really encouraged by this. You know, she just showing up and saying, hey guys, you know what? I love my country. I love Dominica. I love being part of the team. And I think I can be a representative. I can be the caretaker for my constituency, because I love people. I have a passion for nature. I have a passion for natural things. I have a passion for tourism, and I think my skills will be very, very good and being utilized in my constituency. I need to take that chance. And so we want to thank you on behalf of Team Unity. We want to thank you publicly for taking up that challenge. I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm glad and happy that you took up the challenge. And it will show young people that even in tough times, we, the people who are dedicated to our country, can still represent our country, even if it's looking like all the odds are against us. And thank you, Ching, again for just, taking part in that part of the politics in Dominica. And I'm so proud of you. Like, you're my daughter that I'm proud of. I'm very proud of you.
Thank
And
you.
the people of the Cassibus constituency to come on and join with our caretaker. Let us make Dominica better. We have what it takes. We have what it takes. And you hear what she say. There are natural resources. There are plans she have for the constituency. So work with her, not only to better Dominica, but to better yourself as well as Dominica. Mr. Charles, any last words?
Ben.
I don't want to add any much more to that, more than to tell Ching good luck with the program on the River Lime on Sunday. I'll be there. I'll give you my support as well as all the members of our team. Yeah, Dominicans, look out for Ching. Ching is a dynamite ready to explode in the political space. Give out the bubbling personality that she has, and to make a contribution to Dominica and her constituency by extension. All right. So with this, Ching, any last words before we close?
Oh, any last words? Guys, come out on the 1st of June. Come to the meet and greet. Come and get something to eat. If you know how to cook, come and help me cook. My hands will be in there. I will be definitely cooking. So come and listen to some music. It's just like the old vibes, chilling, socializing, and we promote unity. So that's about it.
You never know. We may have a live entertainment ready for the guests who come. I don't want to let the too many tricks out of the bag. Let's leave it so. Come on, you may have a surprise when you get there, right?
Just mine.
Yes. I just want to thank all the viewers and listeners who tuned in tonight. Special good evening to the members of our team, those who are giving us the support. We work together. We don't take the word team lightly. We always work together. We always come up with our plans and what we're going to present to you, Dominicans. And of course, the door is open for anybody else who wants to help contribute to Dominica through a Team Unity initiative. We're there. Talk to any one of us and we'll let you know how we can work together. With these few words, thank you everybody and see you at the next appointed time. Don't forget to go and get registered. And if you
reconfirm
people.
Reconfirm.
If you're not registered, you do not have a voice. Your words are meaningless, to be honest. Well, it's not meaningless to me, but I'm just saying when it comes to voting, you should be registered. Reconfirm. And just because you reconfirm, that don't mean you're voting for a specific party. You're reconfirming so your voice could be heard. All right?
Good evening, everybody.
Have a good evening.
There is nothing which is wrong with the country that a new government cannot fix. It is time for a new start, a fresh beginning, new direction, people-centered leadership. That's why Team Unity Dominica introduces the Clean Slate, a new political direction for the current political era. The Clean Slate, an idea built on new and progressive energies based on what is best for Dominica and Dominicans. The Clean Slate, the platform for a new and progressive political coalition. The Clean Slate, uniting the partisan colors with a message of renewal and hope.